The MasterClass is a comprehensive review of anesthesia in a very organized format, and I can access it by clicking MasterClass in the menu on the left-hand side of the screen. So you'll see right now 32 courses in the system, everything from opioids, pediatrics, professional issues, legal issues, chemistry, receptors, and so on. So let's take a look at what the MasterClass looks like. I'm going to launch the Respiratory Fundamentals course, and it gives me a little bit of introductory information about it. And then you'll see we jump right into an article. And if you look here at this navigation menu on the left, you can see the articles that are coming up. So we'll have upper airway, the larynx, and little interactive diagram, and then a video. So the MasterClass is a combination of interactive content, practice questions, introductory practice questions, animations, and articles. Every course is divided into 10 chapters, and it doesn't matter how long the course, they're all divided into exactly 10 chapters. And at the end of every chapter, you'll have at least one little practice question to get you used to thinking about what this material would look like if it were on board. So let's advance to the end of this chapter. So here we've reached the first interactive question, and this is a hotspot question. So it's saying, click the area of the nasal cavity most likely to be injured during a nasal intubation, and click submit and see if we're right. There we go. Now I can click next, and I'm going to the next question, which is a drag and drop question. The goal of this is to get you used in a very simplified format to thinking about the NCE question styles. So it's going to be multiple choice. The multiple choice questions in the MasterClass are only 2 options. We're not trying to make it hard. We're not recording your answers on these. They're just completely practice. And we're just trying to get you in the thought process of thinking about the material you've read as exam questions and what that feels like. So no section of the course, so there's an example of a multiple choice question with 2 options. As we go to the next topic, I want you to see that this is a video, but it's only about 1 minute and 10 seconds long. All of the study items in all of the MasterClass courses can be completed in 3 minutes or less on average. If it's an article, for example, this one is a very small amount of information, probably less than 45 seconds or a minute. This one's a little bit longer, but still very short. And what we're trying to do is present the information in very short, absorbable bites that you can access when you have just a few minutes. If you log in from your phone, you can access the MasterClass from your phone. So if you're standing in line at the grocery store and it's a long wait, you can pop up your phone, log in, and do a couple of these lessons in a MasterClass and make some progress while you're just standing there in line. Now, if we go to the end of a course, let me jump here to these challenge rounds. Here's another multiple choice question, another diagram that you click on, what's called a hotspot question. And then now it says, I'm about to proceed to the quiz for this course. Once I do, I won't be able to go back to the content until I've finished the exam successfully. So what that means is once I start the exam, I'm going to be in the exam and I can't back up and go look material up. You will have 3 attempts to complete this exam successfully. The required score, the required minimum score to pass is an 80. If you don't make an 80 on the first attempt, then the second attempt will have half of those questions replaced with new questions, and then you have another chance at the exam. If you don't make an 80 on that one, then you have a third attempt where we replace half the questions, and if you don't pass that one, then you have to go back to the beginning of the course and go all the way through it. Like I said, the MasterClass is a great way to have a comprehensive review of all of these topics in anesthesia without having to search for material. It will guide you through it. It makes everything as simple as possible, assumes that you know absolutely nothing about a particular topic, and takes you all the way through competence for the NCE exam on that topic.